Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today I'm coming at you with a fun video which UFC fighters would do well in the WWE. I got this idea from the Pound for Pound podcast. It was Henry Cejudo and Kamaru Usman, and they were talking about Derek Lewis possibly, wanting to do WWE. So I was like, yo, that's a great idea. I came up with the list while I was at work. So, yeah, let's get right into it. Start with number one. All right, we got Sean Strickland or Deshaun Strickland. That could be his character. Who knows? That could be his character. That could be a character. The reason I say Sean Strickland could do well in the WWE is because he already has a crazy personality. Sean Strickland is already an outlandish guy. Everyone knows Sean Strickland. My boy, he's sort of a casual. My friend, Mason, kind of. And Sean Strickland's probably his favorite fighter just because of shenanigans, just because of the way he talks, the way he fights. Like, I mean, you can't blame the guy. Sean Strickland is attention grabbing. So I think that kind of personality kind of reminds me of Dean Ambrose. Like, I could kind of see him being this hardcore, insane psycho guy that just puts his body through things. I mean, MMA fighters already kind of do that. Like, I mean, they beat the shit out of each other in the middle of a cage, for money. So, for real, like, unlike professional wrestling. So imagine Sean Strickland as a Dean Ambrose type of character. Like, that would be sick. Or he could be his mythical fighter, Deshaun Strickland. Look at him with the Henny bottle right there, throwing up his peace symbols and his do-rag on with the cigarette behind his ear. Deshaun Strickland, ladies and gentlemen. Deshaun Strickland in the WWE. Next up, we got Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor could easily be in the WWE. He's already one of the biggest stars in combat sports. One of the biggest stars in sports in general. He's excellent on the mic, especially in his prime. Nowadays, he's not quite as witty. A lot of his jokes and insults don't hit like they used to. Back in the day, like the Aldo torture that he put, all the press conferences and all the stuff that he put Jose Aldo through. And like, even, like quick-witted things like, who the fuck is that guy, to Jeremy Stevens. It's like some of that is still there, but not like prime Conor. But that doesn't matter because promos in the WWE are scripted for the most part. If Conor can go off a scripted promo where he has time, where he has prep time to come up with some crazy lines, he do excellent. And of course, he can improvise. Not everything in the WWE, at least not all their promos are scripted. So Conor would do amazing. Not to mention the guy's athletic as hell. All of these guys here are pretty athletic. The least athletic one is probably the next guy. But yeah, I think Conor McGregor would do amazing in the WWE. And who knows, maybe one day, I'd love to see him there. All right, next up we got Derek My Balls Was Hot Lewis. And out of all the ones on this list, this one is probably the most likely to happen because Derek Lewis has actually expressed interest in wanting to, do something in the WWE someday. And Dana White's pretty much cool with it. I mean, he said it on camera. I think he said it at a press conference or something. That he's down for, he's cool with letting Derek Lewis go to the WWE. And it's possible because the WWE and the UFC are both under TKO. It's their parent company. So they're under the same family. It's probably easy, and it's probably likely because given WWE's track record with bringing people in from other sports like boxing and UFC, it's usually been heavyweight fighters. Like, we've had DC in the WWE as a special guest referee. They've had Mike Tyson back in the day, and they had Tyson Fury not too long ago, a couple years ago now, but still, it was relatively recently. So Derek Lewis being a heavyweight, I feel like WWE, they love these big guys. I mean, they've had Floyd Mayweather absolutely knock out Big Show at WrestleMania, I think it was. But hey, that's different. He's the exception. So Derek Lewis, he has the size, he has the strength. He could definitely probably put on some squash matches in the WWE. He could probably cut some cool promos, and guess what? He could wear tights instead of shorts because his balls are always high. He's always taking off his shorts. He has a Manscaped deal. He made some kind of commercial saying I suffer from a condition or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I'm going off topic. Derek Lewis could definitely be in the WWE, and out of all the ones, I think he's the most likely on this list. All right, up next we've got Michael Chandler, and out of all the guys on this list, Michael Chandler has actually made an appearance on WWE television. I think he was like on an episode of Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. He was in the crowd. He cut a freaking promo, yo. He called out Conor McGregor in the WWE. He was like, "Get your ass back in the octagon." Yo, Michael Chandler can cut promos. Remember the one that he cut? I think it was after the Tony Ferguson fight or something. He called Conor McGregor out. He was like, "I've got one dude on my mind, Conor McGregor." Like, yo, that's one of the best call outs, one of the best like post-fight interviews of all time for the UFC. Like, this guy brings the energy, like not just on the mic, but with his fights. He's such an explosive fighter. You can never miss a Michael Chandler fight. So that's why, like, I mean, I think that he could bring that explosivity and like that excitement into a WWE ring, you know, given, you know, it's different, it's scripted and all that stuff, it's rehearsed. I still think like he would be awesome in the ring and awesome in the mic. I would love to see Michael Chandler. Also, he has a great physique. Like, this dude, he's a freaking ball of meat. He almost reminds me of an AJ Styles type of physique nowadays. Like, you have to see AJ Styles in the WWE. Like, this dude got ripped recently, and I think Michael Chandler has a similar physique to that. So yeah, man, I'd love to see Michael Chandler to WWE. Please make it happen. He already had exposure on WWE television. Please give him a match. Make him a superstar. And last but not least, this one's kind of a curveball. You probably weren't expecting to see this guy on the list, but I think Michel Pereira can honestly be in the WWE. Like, I think he would do well. He has such an exciting fighting style. Like, have you seen the run this guy's on? I think he moved up from welterweight to middleweight, and now he's on an absolute tear. Like, he needs to fight someone in the rankings because he's good. He's really good. He's just bulldozing these guys. Look at the picture that I got of him. He did that in his last fight. I don't think this was his last fight against that guy, but he pretty much did the same thing and almost got himself disqualified, because if his knee would have landed on dude's head or something, that would have been bad. But he could probably be a high flyer in the WWE. Like, the way he's always jumping off the cage, doing backflips, flying knees, Superman punches off the cage, like Roman Reigns style. Like, this dude is sick. The only downside would be that he doesn't speak English. He speaks Portuguese, and we know in the WWE, to succeed, you got to be able to cut promos. You got to have good mic work. You know, you don't have to have the best, but like, you have to at least be able to speak English, or you're going to need a manager or something that could, I don't know, someone that could translate for you. Maybe he could have a Paul Heyman, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Michel Pereira, awesome pick. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I appreciate you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree, or let me know if you get any other fighters, any other ideas, who would do well in the WWE, or vice versa. If you know WWE, let me know who you think would do well in the UFC. As always, guys, you guys stay blessed, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.
Place, you're my safe place, you're my safe place, got you all my safe place. When I feel afraid, I know you're my safe place. I don't wanna fade away, yeah, I just need my own space. You're my safe place, you're my safe place, you're my safe place, got you all my